Today we will learn about one of the countries in Tundra region, Greenland. The Tundra region lies between 66.5 degrees north and 90 degrees north latitudes. It is also known as the frigid zone, polar region, etc. Greenland is a territory of Denmark but lies in this region. The other countries lying within this zone are Canada, Alaska, Scandinavia, Iceland, and Siberia. About 2/3 of the Greenland lies to the north of the Arctic Circle. The nearest continent to Greenland is North America. Greenland is only 650 kilometers away from the North Pole. It is the largest island in the world. The Baffin Bay and the Davis Strait separate Greenland from the northern islands of Canada. Greenland has a mountainous surface. Almost the whole of it remains covered with thick layers of ice called the ice cap. This layer is quite thick, and at some places it is about 2 kilometers deep.
Greenland covers an area of about 21.6 lakh square kilometer.
The name Greenland has been given so as to attract settlers from other countries. It looks white as 80% of its area remains covered with ice and snow throughout the year. In this region, huge floating pieces of ice called icebergs are found. These break off and slide into the sea and keep floating in the water till they melt on reaching the warmer latitudes.
Do you know?
The capital of Greenland is Nuuk, Gotthab. Greenland has been a part of Denmark since 1953. The climate of Greenland is extremely cold. Its temperature rarely rises above the freezing point. Summers are cool and short. There is continuous daylight for weeks. The average winter temperature ranges from -6 degrees Celsius in the south to -35 degrees Celsius in the north. There are weeks of continuous darkness. The average summer temperature is about 7 degrees Celsius and the sun does not set even at midnight. The region above the Arctic Circle receives sunlight for 24 hours and is also known as the land of midnight sun. Winters are long, bitterly cold, dark and gloomy. Chilly winds blow at a high speed of above 150 kilometers per hour. Dras in Jammu and Kashmir in India has conditions similar to that of Greenland. The tundra is a vast treeless plain with a barren landscape. Plants cannot grow when the temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. So, trees cannot grow in tundra and Greenland is a barren land. During the short summers, small plants come up which are less than 2 feet in height. Mosses and lichens are the natural vegetation of this region. Other plants of this region are wild grasses, shrubs and bushes, blueberries and cranberries. The animals have a thick layer of fat and long hair, which keep them warm during the long and severe winters. Winters is mostly spent in hibernation. Only those animals which can survive the cold, harsh climate are found here. A peculiar animal found in this region is the musk ox. It has a long, shaggy coat which almost reaches the ground. The reindeer is the most common animal. Other animals found in this region are the Arctic hare, the Arctic fox, the Arctic wolf, caribou, snowy owl, seals, walruses, huskies, and the polar bear. The fur of the fox and the polar bear is used for making fur coats. Huskies are dog-like animals which are used for hunting and pulling carts called sledges which do not have wheels. The population is very sparse as the climatic conditions are very harsh. The Eskimos are the original inhabitants of Greenland. They are short and stout and have narrow black eyes and a flat face. Another name of the Eskimos is the Inuits. The Eskimos do not like them to be called Eskimos because it means raw meat eaters. They live in small villages along the southwest coast. The lifestyles of these people has undergone many changes in the last few years as Greenland has been connected to cities in Europe and North America. The influence of science and technology has brought about drastic changes in this snowland. The main occupations of the people are fishing, hunting, and trading. Eskimos are good hunters who kill their prey with harpoons. They hunt the seal, walrus, whales, and the polar bear and use the skin for clothing, eat its meat, and use its fat for burning the lamp. Eskimos use the sledge and a small boat called kayak. A kayak is a small one-man canoe or boat made of walrus or seal skin stretched over a wooden frame. It is used to hunt sea animals. For hunting large animals like whales, bigger boats called umiak are used. No crops can be grown, but in the summer, flowering plants, mosses, and lichens can be seen. Mining has also become an important occupation with the discovery of lead, cryolite, and iron deposits.
Do you know?
Today the Eskimos use automatic rifles for hunting and motorboats for fishing. Eskimos live in a small house made of ice called the igloo. It is a dome-shaped structure having a low, narrow opening. Animal skin and fur are used to cover the floor. In summer, they live in skin tents called topigs. Igloos are hardly seen now as Inuits lead a settled life, building permanent houses near the sea coasts. The clothes are made from the skin of the seal, reindeer, and the walrus. Eskimos wear waterproof shoes made from seal skin. Men, women, and children wear jackets called a parka. The government has provided good facilities to the people of Greenland. Life has changed in Greenland and many towns have developed. They have all kinds of facilities as those of the other modern towns like shops, markets, schools, colleges, hospitals, post offices, and hotels, etc. There are very few towns in Greenland. Most of them are near the coast in the southwest. It is the capital of Greenland. It is a big trade center and has a modern airport. The population is 15,000 and the biggest and oldest town is Greenland. It is the administrative center and the second largest town in Greenland. It has a large shipyard with a population of around 5,000. Other towns are Upernavik, Umanak, Kosigyakit, Tasiles, etc. People now live in modern houses built of wood. Motorboats have replaced old kayaks and the rifles have replaced harpoons.
Let us summarize.
Greenland lies in the Tundra region. It is only 650 kilometers from the North Pole. The climate of Greenland is icy and cold. Winters are long, dark, and gloomy. The natural vegetation of Greenland consists of mosses and lichens. Eskimos are the original inhabitants of Greenland. Earlier, they used to live in igloos, but now they enjoy modern facilities and live in permanent wooden houses. The main occupations of the Eskimos are fishing, hunting, and trading.